I was introduced to Homeboys in 2012. I'm from East LA. I got introduced by Homeboys because I had caught a case trying to find my child back. And as I was taking classes, I was taking parenting classes, did all the footwork, became a trainee. I came into the 18-month program. And then from there, I just started working on myself.
Took a different direction when my parents kind of divorced and stuff like that. And so, you know, looking for somebody to belong to because my parents are going through their stuff, I joined the gang and I started, you know, venturing off into different things. And that's where I just took a whole turn.
Just going through trauma, I had to daydream my way out of it. And daydreaming turned into reality. You can do it. You can do it.
My name is Claudia Garcia. I grew up in Hollywood, California, and I came to Homeboys in 2012, so I've been here almost 14 years. I feel like my childhood, I like to think that I had a happy childhood. I had both my parents. My dad used to take us to the park to play soccer in the morning, but slowly I started getting into trouble. And eventually I ended up here, not wanting to be here, but things started changing once I was here, and I started noticing that there was something different here. Coming in through the doors there and people asking you like, how are you today? And where were you yesterday? And it's like, wow, they noticed that I wasn't here yesterday, and everybody hugs here. And so that's kind of like what's different for me. And so then I started kind of like, hey, I like this place, you know, and I enrolled into the program.
I always say that I don't know what in the world I was doing before I came here. This place is magical. I know a lot of people say that, but when you come in the doors, I know you feel it, I know you see it. It's the truth. You just have to come here to feel the magic, but it's magical. I really believe that my circumstances that's just where I was gonna be. I didn't see a way out of it. I didn't know a way out of it. I was just stuck in trauma and toxicity. I was lost. You know, when I came to Homeboys, it was hope. People speak of it. I have tears because it's so true. It changed my life.
Like second chances, this Homeboys gives second chances, you know? So, you know, I came back here and this is where I got my seat of recovery. And everything right there just started transforming. Like I started doing everything I can in my power just to try to keep my head above water and just try to stay alive. Just from the moment that you start, like when I got here, hugs, from the moment you get here, you get hugs, 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 hugs. So that's what changes like everything. The way we embrace each other, the way we honestly care about each other, and honestly say it's not something like, oh, she's being a hypocrite. No, we honestly care about each other and work together. That's something that Homeboys does. Like it impacts lives. Impacting, this is an impactful person, please, you know?
So this is our kinship wings. Kinship is a huge word here. The reason for that is because when I first started the program, I realized that talking to people about my anxiety, the trauma, it wasn't easy for me. When we start the program here, what they want us to do is go into these classes, do some healing, right? Hearing other people's stories is so impactful. I remember when I first started the program, I was in one of the classrooms, someone opened up about anxiety. This young man was sharing his experience with anxiety, and my first thought was, man, I know exactly what that's like. In another classroom, someone was sharing about the violence they witnessed in prison and what that does to them. And I thought, I know exactly what that is like too, right? So I soon realized I'm not alone. There's other people who came from the same background, are suffering from the same anxieties. And so we realized, you know, we're not alone. And what happens is we start to lean on each other. We become part of each other's healing journeys. It's why here at Homeboy Industries, we say nobody's alone. We walk in kinship.
And one thing that I did learn was that I like to teach. When I see people come in, especially the women, and I always see, I always see myself and just a place, like sometimes it takes us more than one time to finally get it and to be open to inviting other people into our world. And so we come here and we're not sure what to expect, and you think differently, you have a different perception, maybe like, oh, they just want to change me, and it's not like that. It's more like learning to love yourself so that you can let yourself or give yourself permission to be a different person.
I was basically raised on my own, you know? Like, yes, I have a mom and dad. Everybody has a mom and dad, but they weren't there for me like the way a normal person. But to us, what's normal, right? Like, you know, we were just raised by ourselves, raised by myself, and then I got into gangs and, you know, fell down, fell off the wagon, went left side instead of going straight, but here I am today, you know? It's never too late. It doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how many times you've fallen, pick yourself up and try all over again.
Thank you so much.
And I wanted to say thank you because I think that you, for using your advocacy against ICE and using your privilege and your voice to speak up.
Thank you. No, it's my responsibility. Thank you. It's my responsibility. I'm using my same voice the way you are. We're the same.
Yeah.
You don't have to be on camera. You don't have to tell anyone your journey. But that power that you have, that responsibility you have, it's the same thing. And this is the whole thing. And now we do it together.
Yes.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of you. Thank you for being an example.
Thank you.